Oh. Well, this is kind of unfortunate, ain't it? God damn it. You'd think there'd be some sort of better method. There better be a good support summons to choose from, but I guess not. The fuck? Support I was like, what is this shit, bro? The fuck? Whoops. Turn that one down. Close out some tabs while at it, just in case. Let me just turn down music volume while at it while I'm trying to set things up. What is it? Umineko episode 8 riddles. Might as well pull up the answer sheet while at it because like the one YouTube comment that I had from like last week saying that I should replay all the riddles with correct answers this time. I mean, I'm using a. I mean, if I'm gonna if I'm getting told this, I might as well pull up the answer sheet while at it, right? It's like I'm not gonna be fucking having to sit here all day, having to resolve it all over again. Oh boy. The things I do, just like, schedule this here, I'm like, listen, it's currently 3 in the morning. Like, y'all expect too much out of me. You know what I mean? Anyway, share. Do another. Post a stream to X. Mr. Twitter X. That is a weird thing, right? Like, you can't even like manually like switch between like stream latency while you're live. So it's like, what the hell, dude? Let's see. Yeah, we're around the 10-minute mark. We can do this. There we go. I'll pull up my game here. Oops. Well, hope everyone is having good days or evening so far. Honestly, I had like 1 to 2 worth of like topics that were like saved up that I was reading in the past week, but the only time I would want to discuss it was like if I want to play like if I got nothing else to do but play like GBF on the side. But what can you do? But I can only discuss it in here. So what was I? Where are we around? I guess I have to start around here. I guess somewhere around here. There we go. Because if this is where I last time where we saved where I'm supposed to get all the answers, then it was like, well, right around, get every medals right.
誰からクイズをもらえばいいのかな?
誰からでもいいそうよ。好きな人に話しかけてごらんなさい。
今のうちに何かとっておきの問題を考えておかないとね。
Yeah, you go ahead and do that.
マリア、あなたクイズの本をカバンに入れてなかった?
All right, I have to do this.
あるよ。意地悪な問題で演者をいじめるの。
Every time I go back to this, Maria always does this fucking creepy laugh. Like, fucking come on, bro. Engage with audience. Start Q&A, start a poll. Nah.
大丈夫よ。おばさんが助けてあげる。
本当？
I see the chat reactions. So, hope you're having a good day so far.
ええ。だっておばさんはお姫様の付き人じゃない。だから二人で頑張っていっぱいいっぱいメダルを集めちゃおう。
さあさあ、エンジェ様。誰からでも結構でございますよ。このゴーダもいつでも挑戦をお受けいたします。
まあ待て待て。最初に姫君に謁見する栄誉はこの私のものだ。
Honestly, I'm not a big fan of like drinking like a hot piping coffee. I think I'd rather prefer, you know what? In all honesty, I'd rather my usual preference is iced coffee, but you know.
エンジェよ、まずは私の挑戦を受けてみよう。
大丈夫よ。一緒に頑張りましょ
う。では行くぞ、エンジェよ。これはクリスマスの日の話。12月25日の話だ。
Yes, the 25th of Christmas Day.
クリスマス？
Even though it was October, he suddenly started talking about Christmas. Is you gonna ask what day Christmas is? Well, I know that. It's December 25th.
クリスマスの日。夜空を見上げながら女は言った。やがて夜が明けて朝になるわね。そしてまた日が沈んで夜になってもまたクリスマスだったらいいのに。すると男は言った。いいよ。その夢を叶えてあげるよ。と。そんなことが果たして可能だろうか。
クリスマスの次の日は26日で普通の日だもん。そんなの無理。
夜が明けてもまだクリスマス。おばさん、わかった。
どうして？
Yeah, how are you able to pull up an answer this fast? It's wild.
どうしてクリスマスの次の日がまたクリスマスなの？
That's just fucked up.
エンジェも考えてみるがよい。
Alright. Think I got. Yeah, don't I get it? It doesn't even get a hint straight away. That's crazy. Well, I guess I gotta start recording the part. I guess I gotta start recording and upload the part to YouTube where I, go through all the answers correctly. So we'll do that. I mean, it's 2 hours worth of time to kill, so I'm just full autoing some Grand Blue dailies on the side. So what can you do? Alrighty. Well, last week I got a YouTube. So last week I got the YouTube comment where it said, let's see. It says that I have to replay the riddles with. I don't know about replay like all riddles specific answers next time, but it's like I'm supposed. It seems I'm supposed to be missing like I'm gonna be missing dialogue or like important dialogue per se. So I was like, okay, I guess I gotta redo it all over again. But the thing is, like, I don't have to like. Here's the thing, right? Like most of these, puzzles. Well, half of them, like, I just wildly guessed them, while the other half is like I at least attempted them in a way. So this one says, while gazing at the night sky on Christmas Day, a woman said, eventually the night will end and the morning will come. Wouldn't it be wonderful if, after the sun sinks and it becomes night once more, it could be Christmas Day again? Then the man beside her said, okay, I'll make your dream come true. Is such a thing possible? I think I wildly guessed this one as a 50-50 thing, but I guess what happened was, like, when it hits midnight on the, like, around 11:59 p.m. apparently on the 24th, and then midnight strikes where Christmas begins, then I guess, when daytime comes, around Christmas Day, then turns nighttime, well, I guess in a way it's possible, so there's that.
Ah, so ka!
Yeah, that's what I figured.
可能だ！
そうそう。
Well, at least when I answered like riddles, at least when you answer riddles correctly, you get different dialogue out of it. So
一日の間に夜って2回あるのよね。
unbelievable. Can't believe we get 2 nights every day, bro.
12月25日は真夜中の午前0時から始まる。午前0時は夜だから、それが最初の夜。それから朝になってまた夜になっても夜中の12時まではまだ同じ日。
Yeah, I kind of I kind of get the understanding of why, but at the same time, it's like you kind of wonder, be like, well, it's like, wouldn't this still be the end of it, regardless? That's because like 10 p.m. on a Christmas day means like it's just 2 hours before the 25th, like the day will end, and the day rolls over,
そういうこと。そのどちらの夜も確かにクリスマスの日の夜よね。
エンジすごい？エンジすごい？
With a delighted smile, Aunt Eva patted my head vigorously. That was a delayed response. You saw that, right?
見事であるぞエンジ。難しい問題のつもりだったのにあっさり解かれてしまったわい。
おめでとうございます、エンジェ様。これが第一問正解のメダルでございます。
Yay. Genji-san held out a gold-colored medal. Grandfather smiled at me, urging me to take it.
ありがとう。
The fucking first prize, baby.
その調子で頑張るがよい。さあ、私の出題はおしまいだ。向こうへ行き、好きな人に話しかけてクイズを出してもらうがよい。
It was a heavy gold-colored medal. If I get a lot of these right, my pocket might burst. Really? Gotta ask it. I mean, at least you got Eva to carry these for you, so it's not like you're not forced to like carry all of them at once. I mean, with Angie the child, she can carry like at least few to several worth, right? I'm gonna get so many that I can brag about it to everyone. After bowing to grandfather, I hurried off with Aunt Eva to where everyone else was gathered. Yay! Oh shit. Well, this is gonna be a fun run. Kinzo watched Angie go with a warm gaze.
ちょいと簡単すぎたかな。
Oh, I see.
いいえ、
I guess this is. I think I get why, because like if you answer them right, then you get some sort of like serious dialogue afterward.
ちょうど良かったと思います。
源氏、私は良いおじいちゃんを演じられただろうか。
無論でございます。
エンジェは幼い。そして体調を崩し六軒島へ来ないことも多かった。私をよく覚えてはいないだろう。
Young children have their own kind of cruelty. They think of kindness as something they'll naturally receive. And because they think of kindness as only natural, they forget about it quickly.
親の恩と同じです。それを理解するには、エンジェ様もお年を重ねられる必要があるでしょ
う。やがては私のことを面白いおじいちゃんだったと思い出してくれるだろうか。
はい、必ずです。
Kinzo's expression grew slightly darker. Eventually, even Angie will get older and she will probably hear how the public at large regards Ushiromiya Kinzo. The Ushiromiya Kinzo known by the public is completely different from the Kinzo who plays with his grandchildren. When she learns, will Angie remember the face of Kinzo the tyrant, known of by the world, or that gently smiling face?
できるなら私の笑顔を思い出してほしいが、それは高望みであろうな。
仕方あるまい。子供とはそういうものだ。
ベアとか。
子供は優しさに飽食し、それを決して記憶にとどめぬ。あれが12年を経れば、後宮金蔵がどれほどの奇人変人であったかを知るだろう。それに塗りつぶされ、そなたの笑顔など忘れ去られる運命よ。
であろうが、いくら甘やかせど報われぬ愛であ
る。だが親の恩を思い出すのに長い時間をかけるように、エンジェもやがてきっと思い出すだろう。そなたが孫にどのような笑顔で接していたのかを
な。忘れてもよい。ただ一時私に向けて微笑んでくれただけで 私には何よりものメイドの土産になるのだ。これが無償の愛の境地である。
祖父とは報われぬ存在であるな。
You mean to tell me the grandfather Kinzo, this elderly man is all like him, or is always unrewarded? It's kind of crazy, right? From the past several episodes.
報われておるとも。
I mean,
先ほどのエンジェの微笑みが思い出せれば。
yeah, that's the reward.
私は今夜お迎えが来ても一向に構わんぞ。
Yeah, okay. I can see. I think I kind of understand why, like, you have to answers. You need to have like correct answers within like, because normally like the riddles within this is optional, but when you like answer all, if you try to answer all of them correctly, then you usually get like, you know, some pretty serious dialogue behind it. Because I feel like most of it goes to show that while Angie, you know, judges the Ushiromiya family like negatively within that perspective, I think I think it was Battler's responsibility, like right here, to show that it is not always like that. Like you know, the family goes to show like how much they, you know, care for Angie, even if it is like a tale nonetheless. You know, it's up for Angie to decide. You know, regardless of that, it's like it is all up to within Angie's decision. You know, when she grows older. Anyway, I gotta get something to get a little snack here and there, so I'll be right back. See? I told you I was gonna be back. Just gonna get a little bit of that that hostess little pastry there. Put it to the side in case if I get a bit hungry. You know what I mean? There we go. With a lonely laugh, Kinzo spun around, setting his cape fluttering. This was all the love he could offer Angie as a grandfather. Part of him wanted to be remembered, but he knew he mustn't wish for that. That was how unrewarded love worked. After looking at Kinzo's back, Beato stared at Angie's back again.
エンジェ、それでもいつか思い出してやれ。金蔵がそなたにどんな笑顔を見せていたのかをな。
Oh, there you go. Well, one medal down, rest of it to go. Okay, whose quiz should I take next? I'm going to challenge more and more people, get more and more medals for getting them right, and get a wonderful present to show everyone. Uncle Kraus and Aunt Noski are over there. They're looking this way and smiling. I'm sure they've thought up some interesting puzzles. There's Uncle Hideyoshi beckoning for me to come over. He's a fun uncle, so I'm sure he's thought up a fun question. Mom and Dad are across from him. They're waving at me, telling me to have lots of fun. Dad probably knows a lot of really hard questions. It might be tough. Over there is Aunt Rosa and Maria One-chan. It looks like they're reading a quiz. Alright, it's one of those. It's the two that... See, Rosa's question was supposed to be like easy, while Maria's is kind of a pain in the ass, so... God, that smile's so fucking creepy. I could never understood why people. I don't understand. I see. That's the thing. I never understood the memes when it comes to Maria. Maria's an unhinged child. Like, like what the hell, did? Oh, there's still a. In fact, all of them could mostly be mean in a way. Gotta slowly sip on the coffee while at it. Don't want to drink too fast, otherwise, you know, they'll choke. It looks like everyone might be pretty tough. Oh no. A difficult puzzle. Whatever shall I do? Oh god. I guess I can share screen within the other server. Where is it? Where is it? Really? What kind of lame shit is this? There we go. No, that's not what I meant to do. I gotta change the window thing. That one. There we go. Uncle Hideyoshi is calling for me. What should I do? Should I go?
秀吉おじさんのところ行ってみる?
I mean, might as well. I mean, it's not like there's no proper order. Yeah, exactly. Why does order even matter? Yeah, you don't need no chronological order in a way. What if I... I rolled up my sleeves and headed towards Uncle Hideyoshi.
よく来たな。わしのは難しいで。
あなたが出す問題ってどんなのかしら。あまり難しすぎるのを出しちゃダメよ。
Yeah, what was this? Oh no, yeah, I forgot about that. That's the second question where I also did a wild guess because I was like,
難しくてもいい。タカマン。
おお、頼もしいことや。ほな、行くで。
after clearing his throat, Uncle Hideyoshi started telling his question.
わしのはな、なぞなぞやで。
Oops.
いいか、よく聞いてや。
Mouse got a little sensitive there.
桃太郎の話は知ってるやろ?
Oh yes, Momotaro. I'm pretty sure I already read through this by now. The Peach Boy one.
川から桃がどんぶらこ?
そや。しかしな、その川には甘栗が流れてきたんや。
甘栗?
She's like, what the hell is this?
そうや。そしたら次の日にはな、いい予感が流れてきたんや。
いい予感酸っぱいから嫌い。
その次の日にはな、今度はウリが流れてきたんや。その次の日には枝豆が。その次の日にはオクラが。その次の日には柿が流れてきたんや。
変な話よね。
That is so strange. I wonder why. It's like there's supposed to be some sort of pattern to it, you know?
上流に八百屋さんでもあるのかしら。
さて問題や。その次の日には何が流れてきたと思う？
Huh?
おばさんはエンジちゃんはわかる？
I don't care if I made a little mistake there. I'm just skimming
わ
through.
かんない
Yeah, it's okay. I didn't even get that one either.
じゃあヒントをあげるわね。流れてきたものにはちゃんと順番があるのよ。何の順番かわかるかしら？
そら大ヒントやな。
What a hint. Yeah, an apple floating down a river, a butternut squash, cabbage, dill pickle, eggplant, a fig. And it says like what floated down the day after that. But here's the thing, right? It gave me like I think I already clicked through the hint thing, so it's like, you know, that is the funny part, right? What did I, you know? What was it? Was it number 7 that was around there? No, that's the one with the cake. Part 8. Do mute the volume or add it so I can go through the timestamp. No, that's not it. Oh boy. Let's see. I'm so curious because I answered B, that's why. Well, that was a hell of a rip. I answered it was onion, but it was like, so it's like it could be either grapefruit or lettuce. So I was like, well, oh. Okay, then how the fuck is it grapefruit then? The fuck? That's just crazy, bro. But we'll pick it anyway.
わかったキャベツ
そう正解よ。
Yeah, if it was a well, root vegetable. I thought it was like a pattern with like fruit, vegetable, something, you know?
選択肢にはなかったけど、キュウリでもきっと正解ね。
The names all followed the alphabet. Oh. It's the alphabet pattern for vegetables. That's why. No one. Maybe that was the problem because I wildly guessed it because I was like, oh, it's just something to do with like some sort of pattern involved. But no, it's the alphabet pattern. The names all followed the alphabet. Apple was A, butternut squash was B, cabbage was C. Kept going with D, E, and F. That really flew over my head, huh? So after F comes G. That's why the answer had to be something that started with G. Obviously enough.
ありがとう
エンジェちゃんが自分で解いたのよ。すごいわ。
いやいや、お見事や。ほな、正解のメダルをあげような。
Hideyoshi took out a gold-colored medal and placed it on my palm. It felt heavy in my hand. Yeah, this is what victory feels like. I'd better keep it up. There you go. A second one.
わしな、エヴァの分もなのか、もう一枚メダルをもらっとんのや。しかし問題がもう思いつかんのや。
じゃあ私がエンジェちゃんに出題しちゃおうかな。
エヴァおばさんが？
そうよ。お姫様への付き人からのクイズ。ちょっと面白いクイズが思いついたからぜひ挑戦してほしいのよ。
Aunt Eva smiled brightly. I want to get as many medals as possible, so of course I want as many chances as I can get.
挑戦する。
その意気よ。じゃあ出題するわね。おばさんは旅行が大好きだって話はしたことがあったかしら？
Alright, that's the one where I wildly guessed and got it right.
エヴァおばさんはよく海外旅行へ行くって言ってた。
そうよ。だから旅行の問題を出すわね。あるところに旅人がいたの。
旅人？
その旅人はまず北へ5キロ歩いたわ。
その問題紙に書いた方がいい？
I don't think you need a piece of paper for that, honestly.
大丈夫よ。そんな難しい問題じゃないから聞くだけで OK。旅人はまず北へ5キロ歩いた。そして次に東へ5キロ歩いた。そして次には南へ5キロ歩いたの。
北へ5キロ、東へ5キロ、南へ5キロ。この字みたいに歩いたの？
そういうことやな。
Yeah, except you loop back to where you're at, though.
スタート地点から東に 5km の地点にいる計算になるね。
そのはずでしょう。ところがなんと旅人はスタート地点に戻ってしまっていたの。
Yeah,
こんなおかしなことってありえると思う？
そんなことあるわけないで。方位磁石がいかれたんとちゃうか？
そんなのじゃないわよ。エンジェちゃんわかる？
方位磁石のせいじゃないの？これは謎謎？
いいえ、ちゃんとしたクイズよ。ヒントはね、地球儀でよく考えてみて。
yeah, north, east, south, then. I mean, the last time I answered was at a cold place, so it was like, well, that was another wild guess right there. So.
わかった！とても寒い場所。うん、そこはすごい寒いよ。 絶対。
大正解。すごいわ。エンジェちゃんの年でわかるなんて本当に天才よ。
南極点がスタート地点だったなら、北に進み東に進んでもそれは南極点に対して円を描いて回ってるのと同じや。だから南へ進めばまた南極点に戻るだけの話っちゅうわけや。
Obviously.
とっておきの難しい問題のつもりだったんだけど、エンジェちゃんは本当にすごいわ。
おめでとさんや。ほな、これがもう一枚のメダルや。
I got a heavy gold-colored medal. All right, I did it. Aunt Eva and I held up our fists in celebration.
さあ、これでわしらの問題はおしまいや。他の人に問題を出してもらうといいで。
ありがとう、秀吉おじさん。
So the Christmas one was kind of amusing, but the vegetable one is based on an alphabet, so you know.
エヴァおばさんは賢いで。二人一緒ならメダルもザックザックや。
そうよ。ザックザクよ。
一緒に頑張ろう、ヘバおばさん。
I dashed away. Who will I ask next? Uncle Hideyoshi waved goodbye, smiling. Yay, and now it's 3. Splendid. Hideyoshi and Eva watched as Angie ran off happily, looking for the next quiz.
あんなにも可愛らしい笑顔を浮かべられる子なのに、私がそれを奪うのね。
Eva will be the one who will take the smile away from her.
エヴァ。
What do you mean by that? Eva hung her head. A single tear sparkled in her eye.
彼女の気持ちを考えれば、それは当然のことなのよ。でも、私はそれを受け止めきれなかった。
しゃあない。お前かて人間やで。そうそう人間割り切れるもんとちゃう。
それでも私が悪いのよ。仮にも一児を育てた母だったのよ。あの子の母親に私はなるべきだった。なのに私は悲しみに溺れ、それをしなかった。
しゃあないしゃあない。お前だけが悪いわけとちゃうで。そんなに自分を責めたらあかん。
By now, Eva was unable to hold back her sobs. Large tears dripped down her cheeks as she stared at the ground and shook.
私はなんて罪を。悲しいのは私もあの子も全く同じだった。なのに私は自分の方が悲しいと決めつけて、あの子の気持ちを全く受け止めなくて。私は母失格なんだわ。 あの子の母になってあげられなかった。いいえ、あなたは頑張ってくれたわ、エヴァ姉さん。キリエさん。
Kiri and Rudolph are standing behind Eva now.
あなたがエンジェと打ち解けようといろいろな努力をしてくれたことを知っているわ。
姉貴はよく耐えてくれたぜ。そんな姉貴の苦労も知らず、うちの娘が本当に迷惑をかけたな。
After the accident on Rokenjima, Eva, the only one who left Rokenjima alive, adopted Angie, the girl who had been absent, and survived. While they would eventually develop a sad and mutually painful relationship, it wasn't like that at first. Eva tried to show affection for Angie, her last remaining blood relative. She tried to become Angie's new mother, even as she fought back the sadness she herself felt. However, Angie wasn't able to accept that kindness. She lashed out at Eva, the only one who had returned alive, for stealing her parents away from her. Eva, understanding the wounds that this little 6-year-old girl bore, withstood these attacks. She grit her teeth and poured all of her affection onto Angie, affection that went ignored. However, the wounds Eva herself bore were also extremely deep. I mean, well, that's the thing with the end of episode 3 and around episode 4, right? Eva has to go through, the loss of her husband and George, but at the same time, Angie also, had to suffer through because Angie also lost her family. So it's like, is it safe to say that both sides are wrong per se, and that both, don't have like the keep. Well, Eva is doing her best, right? But and trying to share the empathy, but it's like with Angie, it's like she doesn't. Her mentality is like, oh, Eva stole the family away from me, something like that, or Eva is like the cause of responsibility. She was never rewarded for her sad efforts, and the future in front of her grew dark.
あなたはエンジェにジョージ君に注いだのと同じ愛情を与えようとしてくれたわ。
Yeah, I guess even if Eva, God, I can't even tell by audio because usually the audio would peak, so it's like I have to go through the. Oh. Why am I getting the feeling that I have to like? Oh, so that's why. Because usually, like, I think what happens is like whenever you turn off the I guess the limiter filter means that it limits to like the audio. So. Because if I have a specific filter off, then that means I'll be like infinitely like loud. But if I have it on, then that means that like it cap the certain like I think the limiter is supposed to like to cap the the volume of the audio, but I don't know. It's usually hard for me to like test around here and there because audio is a fucking bitch to like fuck around with. If you think about it this way. That's weird, right? Like sometimes like, oh, whatever. Anyway.
でもそれは私だけの独りよがりで、エンジェちゃんには全く届かなかった。
それを受け止めなかったのはエンジェだ。姉貴のせいじゃない。
6歳のエンジェちゃんにそれを求めるなんて酷よ。それでも私は気持ちを伝えられるよう、もっともっと耐えなければならなかったのに。
エヴァ姉さん、これだけは信じて。私たちはあなたを責めてなんかいないのよ。
キリエさん。
エンジェのために深く深く傷ついてくれてありがとう。あの子に人の心があるなら、いつか必ずあなたが注いでくれた愛情に気がついてくれるはず。
ありがとう、姉貴。俺たちはいつまでも感謝してるんだぜ。
よかったな、エヴァ。お前の頑張りはな、ちゃんと認められとんのやで。
I know, right? At least you're not the only one.
いかがですか、エンジェ様。
No? Now we're back on track. Yeah. I guess that's another important dialogue that I missed out on, you know.
よろしければ、ぜひこのゴーダにも挑戦していただけませんか。
このクマさんも難しい問題を用意しましたよ。
Tricky puzzle. Oh, more like you had you had given me like a weird puzzle. You mean? Oh my god! Like what? Like what? Like what the actual hell? Oh, okay. I think I kind of see the problem here. The limit, I guess the okay, hold on. Maybe if I put the limiter, I guess if I put the threshold a little bit higher. Yeah, there we go. Like, hey man, gotta put a limiter in the fucking audio. Like, if you didn't have that limiter on, then you would be like, you would be hearing some ongoing screams, but on that one.
難しい問題でもへっちゃら。エンジェ一人だけじゃないもん。エヴァおばさんと一緒に解くもん。
Goda and Kumasawa offered to challenge me. I'll have to go up against everyone in the end, so it doesn't matter who comes next. I waved at Aunt Eva to hurry up, and she ran towards me.
今度はこの2人が出題？
Yeah, gee, I wonder why it took you so long.
どっちから挑戦する？
じゃあ、ゴーダさん。
はいはい、かしこまりました。それでは問題を出させていただきます。
難しいですよ。
それでも解く。コツはもう分かったもん。
エンジェちゃんを甘く見ちゃダメよ。
ね
Yeah, obviously.
それはそれは。それではゴーダらしく台所とお料理の問題を出させていただきます。
About food? Oh my.
今度は共闘しましょう。わからないときはおばさんを頼ってね。何かヒントを出せるようにするわ。
ヒントもらうとメダルはもらえない？
メダルとは関係ないから、じゃんじゃん頼ってね。
Oh, now I gave a hint. I mean, I'm pretty sure I already clicked this, but let's just... So it said, which had... Hold on. If I just clicked... I guess this is one round part 8 to where... I answered it wrong. Let's see. Oh, I think I clicked B. It was bread. So let me reread this. So a witch had a house with that magic kitchen. The witch would always come home at the same time every day, and when she did, the kitchen would always have a freshly made dinner served for her. One day, the witch had to work very late, and when she finally got home, all of the food was there to greet her. Welcome home, Great Witch. Today we have some vegetable stew for you, said the stew in the pot. Welcome home, Great Witch. Please, quickly dip me in the stew and eat me, said the crusty bread. Welcome home, Great Witch. You must be thirsty. Please drink me right away, said the white wine. Welcome home, Great Witch. If you eat me, that heat of the day will be wiped away, said the ice cream dessert. One of them is lying. Who is it? Well, I'm going to ask a hint anyway, so...
おばさん、わかった。ヒントはね、魔女の帰りが普段よりとても遅くなったってところよ。
普段より遅いと何かあるの？
You know, when I looked at this, when I had to reread the question, I think it's got to do with, like, which of the food goes bad the most.
よく考えて。
I think maybe,
い
but...
つもの決まった時間に出来たてのご飯を作っておいたのよ。ということは、それよりずっと帰りが遅くなったら、どうなっちゃうかしら
I mean, the last time I answered was B, which is bread, but I guess it's like, what food is going to go bad the most? So it's... I mean, I already cheated anyway, but it's supposed to be ice cream, because, you know, ice cream's... If you don't eat the ice cream straight away, then it's gonna melt. So, you know. So, let's see.
アイスクリーム！魔女は帰りがすごく遅かったんだから、その頃にはもう溶けちゃってる。
I mean, of course, it's pretty obvious, right? The ice cream is gonna, like, would be ruined. But if the witch, like, came home from a late work.
だから食べられない。
さすが
I mean, wouldn't you, like, go back and refreeze? I mean, the ice cream is already fucking ruined, so whatever.
どう
It's a fucking another obvious question that just flew over my head.
エンジェちゃんは本当に賢いでしょ。
おめでとうございます、エンジェ様。感服いたしました。このゴーダの腕によりをかけた難問がこうもあっさり解かれてしまうとは。
Sweet.
全然簡単だったもん。エヴァおばさんの問題の方が難しかった。
You think Eva's puzzle was harder?
ありがとう。
I think the first few to several puzzles are like pretty having like an obvious answer as long as you like you know take the time to think about it. But
おめでとうございます。こちらが
But I'm not really a puzzle gamer, so what can you do?
ありがと
Okay, that was easy. Now let's take a shot at Kumasawa-san's puzzle. Medal number 4.
次は私でございますね。ではとっておきの難しい問題で
Oh no.
エンジェ様を試してみましょうね。
Oh no, a super hard puzzle from Grandma. Whatever shall I do?
では参りますよ。
う。難しいって、どのくらい？
Yeah, that is a good question. How difficult will it be?
それは挑戦してみてのお楽しみ。それでは私はサバのデザートの問題を出しましょう。
You know, this hair accessory that Angie is wearing? Well, I mean, when Angie grew, I mean, the older Angie wore the same hair accessory, so she's still childish. Well, I guess Angie's behavior can be pretty irrational and childish at times. So, you know, judging by like episodes 4, 6, and 4 and 6, you know. But oh well. Mackerel dessert puzzle. Oh shit.
サバのデザート？
That doesn't even sound appealing.
熊沢さんのこときっとおかしな問題に違いないわ。注意してかかりましょう。
And alright, that was the one, because this one is supposed to be really simple. Yeah, but we'll just ask it away anyway.
わかった？
一文字を足せばって言うんだから、ダジャレみたいな答えに違いないわ。
Oh yeah, oh no, this one is really easy.
サバに一文字を加えてデザートにならないか考えて。あ、わかった。
なに？
Huh?
とにかく語尾に一文字を足してみて。それがまさに答えそのものだから。
Yeah, this one is pretty obvious because it says Sabara. So when you think of like so I randomly just guessed it out. It was like H. So it's like Sabara, like Sahara Desert. So Samara, Satara, say Satara. So it's like a hey, look, Satara, Sayara are two words that there's no way those two words would be used. So it's either Samara. I mean, what happens if I Google Samara? I guess Samara is is also a word too, right? But it is something they do, like, well, it's like, oh, Sahara Desert. You know, it's funny. I Googled Samara because I was like, wait, I thought that word would have been also been used, but it's supposed to be C.
わかった！
Well, that's weird because you Google Samara. Hold on. Fucking Google results. What the fuck? I Googled Samara and it's a fictional character from the Ring movie. What the shit? Samara fruit. Okay, well, I'm not gonna use. Well, let's not just look at Google. I'm getting a little freaked out here.
足す文字はく。サバにくを足して砂漠。
正解でございますよ。
砂漠はつまり砂漠のこと。
Desert.
砂漠は英語でデザートって読むものね。
Let's see, hold on. Mackerel desert. The desert. What the f... Yeah, that's way too obvious. Jesus Christ.
すごいすごい。
さすがエンジェちゃん、賢い。頭なでなでしてあげる。
おばさんに撫でてもらうの気持ちよくて好き。
サバにくを足したらデザートにもなるなんて。
I'm pretty sure Wamu is into head pats. I don't know about that one. Oh shit. Fucking ridiculous, dude.
本当にサバはすごいですね。
そんなダジャレでデザートをサバにした日には私の首が飛んでしまいそうです。
Heads will roll.
エンジェもやだ。デザートはアイスがいい。
I know, right? Yeah, ice cream in the summer. Wait. Mackerel. A mackerel dessert. I mean, I'm pretty sure fish pie is a thing, so I wouldn't be surprised.
確かに。
Speaking of dessert, pretty sure you hear some plastic wrap sound in the background. Let me eat my my pastry while at it. Sorry about that.
大丈夫よね。
No. Couldn't be that worried in all honesty.
今日のデザート。
厨房でサバのフルーツパフェが皆さんを驚かそうと待ち構えておりますよ。
Ugh. Hearing that kind of sounds kind of painful, I ain't gonna lie. Mackerel fruit parfait? Doesn't really sound appetizing, TBH. So, I mean, I know it's like part of a character gimmick is to joke around, but still, what the hell? Man, how long it? Oh God, it's gonna be 3 more days. It's gonna be a few more days until it's been 2 years since I've started the read through of Umineko When They Cry.
そうなのや。
No! Everyone burst out laughing. For some time after that, I was tormented by the terrifying image of a parfait neatly topped with mackerel chunks. Ugh.
これは残念。エンジェ様に素敵なご褒美をあげないよう邪魔をしてやろうと知恵を絞った問題がこんなにもあっさり解かれるとは。
Though she said that, Kumasawa smiled. A gold-colored medal glittered in her wrinkly hand. Angie took it.
さあ、これで私たちの問題はおしまいですよ。
この調子でどんどんメダルを手に入れて、親方様から素敵なご褒美を獲得してくださいね。
ありがとう。もっともっと頑張るね。やったね、エヴァおばさん。
この調子でどんどん行きましょう。
Alright. We approached around the 1 hour mark of that one. Jesus. I guess I can upload, guess I have to upload, 2 to 3 parts worth, I guess. Alright, where do I save here? I guess, save around here. This is where I have to overwrite the fucking save, so... Yeah, there we go. Number 20. Alright. Going to be doing more of those quiz riddles to get them all correct as part of the goal. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Alright. You know what that means. You know what's funny? I've reached like 777 worth of followers, so it's 777. You know, this month is a pretty lucky summer. I'm in a pretty good mood, frankly. Yeah. So, be sure, if you all are sticking around, like the stream, subscribe for more. Doing my, if you want me to stick around, I stream during the graveyard gremlin hours, twice a week. So, that is all that really matters. You know what I mean? Wait, how are that's weird. I had reactions turned on, but it's like it doesn't really show on like fucking OBS. But I guess on the live stream, tab, it will show then. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, what the hell?
I don't know. I might.
That's crazy. When I started the read-through of like summer 2022, you know what? I honestly thought 2022 is kind of like whatever, but it's like 2022 to 2024 seems like a bit of a rough path, honestly. Community moderation. Oh, fucking no. That's the weird part, right? I wonder how banning people works when it comes to YouTube streams. I know in Twitch it's pretty obvious, but it's like, I don't know how that would work here. Just in case if I get any fucking off-topic weirdos again. I mean, frankly, I do share like the live stream, every time I go live to like X Twitter, but frankly, nobody cares, so it's whatever. Which is funny because like that visual novel is like is popular within a social media niche, but it's like, I guess like in terms of like Twitch, I guess like, I don't know, But like, I'm starting to like YouTube more because it's more like better stream quality wise. But I heard like when you chat, there are times like I don't know, like comment moderation like within like system wise is kind of fucky. You know what I mean? Because even in Twitch chat, you can like, you know, type in profanity and be fine with it. But like a profanity wise here, it's like it's kind of, you know, pretty stupid. It's like, what the hell? It's like, what's the point? I guess it's like less. I guess it's less fucky. If you're streaming to YouTube, if you have like a certain like a separate chat system for it, you know, if you know what I'm talking about. I forgot how it works. I forgot how you can do it, but it's like, but I think I understand like how they do it, you know. What in the fuck? Hmm. What is it? What a weird inside joke, honestly. Jesus Christ. Like, fucking hell. That was a weird thing, right? Like, I'll change, like, a profile pic to, a Suisei VTuber character on Discord, just so I can, like, troll, like, my crewmate and troll my, like, guildmate. But, you know, I guess it doesn't really matter anymore, so, oh well. Plus, she puts out good music. I mean, say what you want about it when it comes to like a person behind a VTuber character, but like, fuck. All right, let's record one more parts before I can bounce out of here. Alrighty, we are live with more going through the answer riddles, like replaying them, that is. So we rushed away. Okay, who should we take on next? And there you go, number 5. 5 medals, my favorite number. Just a little thing, you know, 5 is my favorite number.
キリエ様の影に隠れておどおどしていた幼子がいつの間にかあんなに元気になって。
親族会議を重ねるたびに若者の成長を感じるものです。あと数年も経てばエンジェ様も恋を覚え、化粧を覚え、やがては一人前のレディーに成長されるのでしょうね。
そうですね。普通に年月を重ねてくださったなら。
A cruel fate will force the chick called Angie into a lonely future. Yes. It's not like a cruel prediction, but it's a cruel fate, and this is Angie's decision, to fix the fate herself. If an egg isn't warmed, it won't hatch. The egg she is now will not be warmed by anyone, and it will not hatch.
エンジェ様は冷え切った卵のまま孤独な未来を迎えるほかないのでしょうか。
卵の殻はいつだって内側から破られるもの。
Oh, okay. Now we're going through, like, when it comes to Angie, the logic behind, a cruel, comparing, like, Angie's lonely future to, like, the logic of an egg.
冷え切った殻はとてもとても硬いでしょうが、それでも破れぬものではありません。
エンジェ様にその強さがあるでしょうか。
それを得ることができるか否か、それがこの最後のゲームと聞いています。
私たちはもっとメッセージを送るべきではないでしょうか。せめて温められぬ卵なら殻が割りやすいよう少しでも外から叩くとか。
自らの殻を割る力もないヒナを無理に卵の外へ出せば寒風に耐えることはできないでしょうね。エンジェ様はその力とたくましさを自ら得なければならないのです。
ですからその力とたくましさを私たちは何とか伝えることはできないんでしょうか。
言葉とは与えられるものでなく受け止めるものです。私たちが何を与えようともエンジェ様が受け止めなければ何の意味もない。
そうですね。私たちが何を伝えてもエンジェ様が耳を貸さなければ意味がない。
見守るしかないんですよ、私たちには。馬を水場に連れて行くことはできても飲ませることはできないのですから。
That's like saying, like, it is up to the horse whether the water is safe to drink or not. What the fuck, bro?
エンジェ様がより良い未来を自ら選択してくれることを祈るしかありませんな。
エンジェ様が諦めと悲しみを紛らわせるためだけの怒りに身を任せず、本当にエンジェ様が求めておられるたった一つの願いに純粋であってさえくれれば、彼女は絶対に自分の一番の願いを叶えることができるでしょう。
皮肉なものです。その一番の願いを自ら一番最初に否定されているのですから。
笑う角に福来たる。泣きっ面に蜂。信ずる者は救われる。
I mean, people say tears bring misfortune, but What if it's like tears of joy?
人の思いが、その強さが、自分の未来を自ら生み出すのです。
せめてその言葉だけでもかけてあげたいものですが。
バトラ様も厳しい。そのような言葉さえも許さず、エンジェ様が自分の力だけで築いてくれることを願っている。
I mean, I guess when it comes to Battler, it really depends on like how many episodes it took for him to make him grow as a character, to whether he can be like strict, and caring at the same time when it comes to Angie.
私たちには見守ることしかできないのですね。
Might as well.
だからせめて祈りましょう。
We argue for hope.
彼女が最も望む未来をその手につかめるように。
おや、私どもご指名ですか。
どうせ全員に挑むもん。ねえおばさ
ん。ねえ。さあ、私たちに問題を出してちょうだい。サクサク解いちゃうんだから。
I'm gonna solve it in a finger snap, just like that. Crumbling Sandy, good to see you again as well. I'm just going back through these riddles again. Basically, like if I solve all of them, usually like mostly all the correct answers, you get like additional dialogue from it. But yeah, I can say this week has been going alright. And I also got, a couple stuff to discuss. I think once I'm finished the recording, I also got like a couple of stuff to discuss. I was like dimming through a couple worth of articles. So pretty interesting to discuss. Interesting. Do your thing. No, I'll do my thing. Before I end the stream. So, as long as you stick around and I'll discuss it like when I get the chance.
そうですか、そうですか。では、とっておきの問題を出さないといけませんな。
Sure, I got nowhere to read. All right, awesome. Because I always love being early in the morning, even though but streaming around like during a normal day is going to be rare. So if you see me not talking like usual, I got channel banned again for the millionth time. So if that happens, well, that's fucking unfortunate. That's the thing, right? Like, it's usually hard to see. I have probably 1 to 2 viewers watching me, but as long as I see the live reactions from chat, then it'll be perfectly fine. So at least it's not like chat is not like a fucking tumbleweed, if you know what I mean.
ゲンジ、お前も何か出題してやるがいい。とっておきをな。
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm always I always don't mind, you know, having some sort of discussion.
かしこまりました。それではとっておきを。
Whoa. I hope that Genji-san would give me a simple puzzle, but now he's saying it'll be tough. Scary. You know the shadow banning thing for when it comes to like YouTube live stream chat, it can be annoying. That's why like I'm kind of curious on like if there's like a way to like go to a website and make like an alternate like chat system for it. I know some streamers did that to like bypass the like, you know, YouTube chat in a way, but I don't know, like, I mean, I know what it is, but I forgot the name. So it's like, but I've heard about it. Well, I'll beat both of them. So it would be cool because, you know, it's like, what if I'm, see, I don't mind like displaying my profanity here, but I'm pretty sure like I said one I said one cuss word and like when I was trying to like type a YouTube comment somewhere, and then all of a sudden like it got deleted, like it got like automatically deleted by the system YouTube. So it's like the fuck.
では私から参りましょう。
Like
私はお医者さんですからな。救急車の問題でも出すとしましょう。
I know. Like, I'll say like, I don't know, this fictional character is a C word, and then it got automatically deleted after, you know, after a few minutes later. So it's like, it's not even like I was insulting anyone. I was just insulting. See, that's the thing. I'm insulting a fictional character I don't like. And then boom, banned. Not really banned, but deleted. Like, I'm like, and I'm sitting here, I'm like, what the fuck? Like that's bullshit. Alright, so, I mean, I'm pretty sure, I'm using like an answer sheet, but I might as well click it again anyway, so.
ハテナは数字なの？でも救急は文字でしょ？
So, what was the question? It was question number... Okay, well.
数字足す文字なんて計算できないよ。
救急ってのがなんだかダジャレっぽいわね。
Just the moderation is just done by a bunch of bots now, and the shadow ban thing was never been dealt with properly.
ほら、救急って救急とも聞こえない？
I mean, Twitter also has that similar thing as well. Because it has the thing there where like I couldn't even see like replies unless I have to like go through like the profile and see the reply. I don't know, it's pretty dumb.
つまりハテナに99を足すと救急車になるってこと？
Twitch has the same problem as well? I thought Twitch doesn't have that problem. Maybe it's like... That's weird. Well, that's pretty fucking unfortunate then.
ハテナ足す99で出てくる数字がどうして救急車になるのかしら。
Maybe that's why like maybe the way to like bypass it is using like fucking emojis or some shit. They gotta use like emojis or like custom made emotes to like bypass the bullshit system.
わかった。
The emojis make it worse? Oh no. God damn it. I guess it's like emoji spamming is technically like... I wouldn't say forbidden, but I guess some people think it's annoying. Fucking hell, dude. How do you get banned a lot? How do you get banned for using emoji? That's fucking crazy. The only surefire way to not get shadow banned for what I tried is having someone mod you, or if you don't want to do that, just mod them and then unmod them. I mean, there's going to be a point where that if I do cultivate a big, audience, or if I cultivate, an audience with like similar interests and shit like that, and if I get some fucking weirdo, then yeah, maybe I'll probably consider finding a moderator. But, well, who knows?
何何どうして？
ヒントね。救急車じゃない赤いランプの車とはパトカーのことよ。もう分かったんじゃない？
Alright. QQ means emergency. In Japan, if you answer a number question mark to emergency, you get a vehicle with a red flashing light, an ambulance. If you subtract question mark from 130, you get a different kind of vehicle with a red flashing light. And in the US, if you add question mark to emergency, you could get either kind of vehicle, but only if you put it in reverse. See, this one I don't even know per se. That's why I was like, I have the answer sheet anyway. I wanted to get extra dialogue out of it for answering questions, right? So I answered C? What the fuck? Oh yeah, I was going through the fucking video too, so I was like, I fucking don't even know. So the correct answer was supposed to be D. God damn it. That's the weird part, right? When I looked through the thing, I was like, I couldn't even tell. This sounds like some kind of... This sounds a little bit too cryptic for me. Cryptic, if you ask me. Alright. Yeah.
20!
Maybe...
20に99を加えると119!
If you, emergency sounds like 99, if you add 20 to it, you get 119.
救急車を呼ぶ番号!
Oh. Okay, I think I know what they meant by that. So... Is that the is that the backward number for like when you're calling, when you're trying to pick up the phones for like call for emergency? Is 911, but it's like, but instead like, wait, the numbers, wait, so the numbers were reversed. So basically, you have to guess the number for emergency number. I feel like this is an obvious answer, but at the same time, it's like I could have just took the time. It's just like I was sitting here, I was like, oh, fuck.
130から20を引くと110。こっちはパトカーを呼ぶ番号ね。
Is that the Wait, that's also the emergency number for calling the cops in Japan? I didn't know that. I didn't even know that. What if I just, let's see, emergency number for Japan. Well, it's 119. So for calling the cops in Japan is 110. I didn't even, huh. I never thought of that. Dude, that's something I didn't know.
お見事、正解だ。やはりエンジェさんは頭が柔軟ですな。
Reverse 911. It is a public safety communications technology used by public safety organizations in Canada and the United States as well. I mean, I didn't know something like that either. I mean, here's the thing, right? When it comes to Japan, I always love, like, trying to have an understanding to it, right? Like, when it comes, especially when they're pretty strict with foreigners, right? In Japan, like, if you want to travel there, like, here's the thing, right? You have to have, like, street smarts. You have to know, like, you know, Well, technically, you have a basic understanding of talking, the language of it, obviously. But I didn't even know that you have to know the fucking emergency numbers. Like,
さすが賢いぞ、我が孫よ。
I mean, then again, like, if you didn't know, trampled on by your average person, pretty much.
おめでとう。これはあんたのメダル
If you're going to live in Japan, you have to know the culture and how things work to begin with, or you're just playing yourself. That's the thing, right? You have to like that. You gotta have like the will, capability, and understanding when it comes to Japan. Otherwise, like you just get fucked, and then you're gonna end up like the fucking. I mean, as long as you don't end up like the fucking unhinged person on Twitter that complaining about like, how Japan treats you, then it was like, well, you're the one who fucking made the decision anyway. See, here's the thing, right? If you're going to make, this is common knowledge, right? If you want to have like the understanding and decision, you gotta make it or break it, So, there's that thing in mind. At any rate, the gold medal glittering in Nanja's hand is now mine. Okay, now I'll defeat Genji too and get another one.
そうそう、その息よ。どんどん解いていっちゃいましょう。
Hell yeah. Gold medal number 6. Oh shit.
では源氏さん、どうぞ。
Yeah. What is Genji gonna say?
我が友は黙して語らぬが、こう見えて博識だ。どんな問題が飛び出すやら、私も興味深いぞ。
I mean, if you try to like move to another country that isn't America, I mean, think about it like this. There is no like perfect country per se. But however, when it comes to moving into another country, there's also, not every country when you try to like get away from America is going to be the same, You got to think of like certain adaptations. You gotta think about, you gotta do research beforehand, There really isn't, and most of the reasons people want to go to another country are pretty. Yeah, that's the thing. It's just, excuses.
それではエンジェ様、お覚悟を出題させていただきます。
The puzzle starts now. Oh shit. There was someone that I was talking to only wanted to go to Japan just to check out manga and stuff, and that's fine if you're going there for being a tourist, but not if you want to really live there. Oh no. Oh dude. If you're going to be like a fucking tourist, I mean, here's the thing, right? As a Wait. Oh, Paris. Okay. I started to get so tense that my stomach began to hurt.
大丈夫よ。しっかり。
That's a weird part. That's a weird thing, right? As an Asian tourist myself, I can sort of get away with going to Japan per se, but I'll still have to learn, their culture. So Aunt Eva gripped my hand firmly, and my stomach ache got little better. Okay, that's weird, right? How can your stomach ache? How can a stomach ache, feel better? I mean, I guess, you know, I guess when it says, I guess when it means when your stomach hurts, that means like it's a sense of like nervousness, and it's not just like, a physical condition per se.
エンジェ様は割り算はできますか?
Oh, yeah, not everyone. I mean, stomach cramps in general suck, so it is never fun nonetheless.
塾で習った。
すごいわね。まだ6歳なのに。
では問題なさそうです。出題させていただきます。
This is bad. I did learn division, but I'm not very good at it. Yeah. 5 centimeters in length. This candle is made so that half its remaining length burns away over the course of each hour. Each hour, the candle is half as long as it was before, and when its length is 1 centimeter or less, the flame goes out. After 3 hours, the flame had disappeared. What was the length of the candle at that time? Well, I already looked up the answer sheet for it, so but we'll just click this anyway again.
1時間ごとにその時の長さの半分が燃えるのね。最初の1時間で5センチの半分。
I never took man, I haven't took Pepto-Bismol in like years.
それが次の1時間でさらに半分。
And the only time I took it was like during school, because usually having stomach issues usually distracts you within, during a learning process.
そして3時間目でさらに半分。
電卓ないとよくわかんない。おばさんわかる？
あ、わかった。意地悪な問題だわ、これ。
I mean, there were times I had heartburn, but that was only because like I used to eat like a lot of unhealthy food at the time. But I mean, luckily I cut down off of it. So.
意地悪って？
これ、割り算は関係ないわ。
Why isn't this is pretty mean puzzle by Eva? And I was like, why is it mean? The fuck, Angie? You mean to tell me that all puzzles are mean? What do you mean?
よく問題の文章を読み返してみて。
What was it again? Oh, dude. You're talking to a streamer right here that is like have a high craving in eating like ramen, especially Shin ramen. I love like spicy ramen brands, or not really brands, but like flavoring, Oh, you and me both, man. I shake your hand right about now. Oh yeah, totally. Speaking of spicy ramen, there was an article I read where it's an old article per se, but there was an old article from like maybe like a while ago. It's not too old, but it said like there was a certain country that banned a ramen brand for being too spicy. So I think right after I, end the recording, I can go over it, As ramen you could eat for the rest of your life and be satisfied with life. I mean, ramen is like my always an everyday thing for me as an Asian person, you know. And it'll be like that, you know, even though it's like nutritionally negative, it doesn't matter because it's always the comfort food regardless. All right, so yeah, it's supposed to be E. I don't know why, but maybe it'll give me something.
5センチが1時間で2.5センチになって、また1時間で1.25センチになって、また1時間で0.625センチになって、
2.5, 1.25, and it becomes 0.625. No words.
レンジェちゃん、計算は必要ないのよ。
You don't need to use math.
問題をよく思い出してみて。ろうそくは何センチになったら消えちゃうんだっけ？
Yeah, I'm a fan of eating I mean, I know what onigiri is. I think I tried it like once before, but it's like a type of rice ball.
ああ、騙されるとこだった。長さが1センチになったら消えちゃうんだから、どう燃えても関係ないんだ。
1 centimeter? Oh shit. The flame on this candle dies when the candle is 1 centimeter in length. In other words, it can never get shorter than 1 centimeter. So the right answer is the fifth choice, about 10 millimeter. You would be right. I heard that in most cases that can fill you up for the whole day in fat, which sounds good to you. Dude, I mean, if it's gonna fill us up for the whole day, then like eating a fucking burger, I would take that over fucking unhealthy, you know, bullshit any time.
正解でございます。
Like if it's just something like that can like get me through the entirety of a work day, then fuck, dude. I will buy them in a heartbeat.
おお、素晴らしいぞ、エンジ。
It's like $1 or something like that, maybe a little more than that. You could save some real money eating those. I mean, if it's going to be like a sort of food where I can just eat it and last it for a day and not, you know, feel like a sense of hunger in me, then instead of like having like 2 meals a day, then fuck, you know, that'll be something.
よく惑わされなかった。
足り算なんか必要ない問題だった。
1 mil, damn, bro.
引っかかるところだった。
Let's see, millimeter. Wait, what? Oh. So if I 10. Oh. Ain't that some shit? Okay. If you look them up, they're rather big and they have a bunch of what looks like meats and stuff stacked in so you could get full from those. A trend Did you hear about the trend in Japan where you have women that are rubbing onigiri under their armpits, getting sweat all over them, and selling them in restaurants? And they cost double what regular... That's weird. I didn't even know that that's a thing. That sounds like... That sounds like the... You know... Rubbing them under their armpits? That sounds like the meme with, Now you make me want to look it up. I'll look it up later after recording there, but you can remind me. But it kind of if they're doing that, then it kind of reminds me of the bathwater meme. Fucking hell.
割り算はできますかなんて聞いておいて。あれが引っ掛けだったわけね。
はい。申し訳ございませんでした。
You aren't wrong, because it's just the fact that you can take a beautiful woman and just slap her in front of a broad and make tons of money with ease. I mean... I mean, that kind of crazy fad in Japan is pretty funny. Although... It kind of reminds me of the bathwater meme, but at the same time, it's like, I don't even know if it's even sanitary per se. Because if it's just cost double what the regular one cost, then that's pretty wild. I mean, then again, if it's like a Japanese porn star that is doing it, then obviously, then you know. You even said it yourself with the bathwater girls selling jar of farts, etc. You already had it right there. Oh no! Don't even remind me about the jar part. That one. When I saw like a certain tweet of it or like a post, there weren't even porn stars either. They were just regular Japanese women. Holy fuck! That's crazy.
源氏さんはたまに表情一つ変えずに引っ掛けてきますからな。
おめでとうございます、エンジェ様。
Hell yeah.
こちらが私の問題を正解したことの証である。
Let's
メダルで
go.
ございます。
ありがとうエバーバさん、またメダルが集まった。
いい調子ね。
The jar of farts one was freaking stupid because you had people that were just buying it as a joke. Whereas if they're buying it, if they're actually buying it as a quote unquote joke, then you know, then they have already made a joke out of themselves. So
まだまだ集める。
you're just capital. So you just proved the point. So they just proved the point that she is capitalizing off of your fucking, you know, dumb bullshit.
いっぱい集めて、おじいさまに素敵なご褒美をもらうの。
張り切るがよいぞ、我が孫よ。
頑張れ、エンジェさん。
Who's to say it was even their quote unquote farce in the first place? How do you know they didn't just have some? You know, I feel like I'm, you know, considering that story, I think I'm pretty sure I think I lost brain cells from that alone.
あんたのブーンを祈ってるよ。
You know, the fact that they capitalize off of others just of their own farts is just fucking insane to me.
他の方もお待ちでしょう。さあ、ぜひ次の方に挑戦を。
ありがとう。
I mean, there's bathwater and then the fucking pink sauce meme. But the one with the fucking jar part is just like, man, it just completely lost the faith. It completely loses faith, bro.
もっともっと頑張るね。
Like, come the fuck on. We dashed away. There are still many people waiting to give me puzzles. I have tons of chances to get medals. Okay, who should I challenge next? Medal number 7. After Angie and Eva left, oh yeah, I've lost faith in humanity ever since I'm in my early 20s. Like, I don't want to be fucking, like, I don't mean to be doomer. I mean, technically, I'm like, you're talking to someone who's like half pessimistic, half like tired and shit, but man, what is even going on anymore, dude? I can yeah, I can see why it's successful, but still, it's like it's some, but not everyone has like the common sense to think like, yeah, this is pretty cringe.
エンジェの調子はどうかな。
Nobody really wants to see the bad side of things, but considering how the world is right now, where it's likely going there, isn't really much reason to be optimistic. See, that's the thing, right? I mean, I kind of understand why, like, people wanted me to like steer away from negativity, but like, there's a lot of shit really going on to where it's like, it's just, it gets pretty tiring. And you know, there are like settings to where you can actually filter things out, but it doesn't really help that it's going to be shoved in your face no matter the cost.
調子はわからぬが楽しんではおるようだぞ。
That's extremely hard to stay away from stuff like that if you're constantly on the internet, even for a short period of time. Pretty much.
俺もうっかり騙されちまうところだったぜ。
恐縮でございます。
I mean, here's the thing, right? Even it's not just me. I mean, there are some boomers out there that can be doomer too. I mean, look at the extremely younger generation. Like, there's a extreme lack of good faith as well, if you think about it that way.
しかし意外だぜ。
And I'm not saying like all per se, but you know, there is a sense of entitlement that it can be pretty, draining.
源氏さんがこういうフェイクっぽい問題を出すなんてな。もっと素直な、わかりやすい問題を出すとばっかり思ってたぜ。
That is true, but those sound like the boomers that are tuned into how the culture works right now. But that is rare because the boomers are in their old little world at the moment. And most of them don't really understand how much things have changed these days. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, look at me right now. I mean, like, I can still enjoy things nonetheless. Doesn't mean, just because I can still enjoy things in mind doesn't mean, like, I'm not born in that fucking particular, like, year. You know what I mean?
我が友は無口であるからそう思われがちであるが、こやつめ、こう見えてなかなかの策士
ですな。源氏さんとチェスを戦えばそれがよくわかりますぞ。
It is getting harder to enjoy things now, though, especially with entertainment. You know, that's the funny thing. Like, going back to like the boomer topic, there's a lot of like middle-aged to elderly people that have been, you know, going after people's hobbies. They just hate on them for what they enjoy. You know, you know what I'm talking about? Because it's like, I mean, I know it's like really easy to judge people but it's like, but it's like, I was like, okay, well, y'all, you know, enjoy similar things, so why couldn't I? You know, yeah.
私とて時折騙される。この真面目そうな顔でシャーシャーと私を引っ掛けるのだ。昔からそうであるぞ。
I mean, you already have that not even just boomers, but the newer generation and some millennials as well. I know you heard about all the censoring and political garbage they tend to put in games. Well, that is true. I mean, I see that quite a lot. So, it's not new. It's not surprising.
なのに何度騙されても私は引っかかる。
Pretty crazy, honestly.
そういえばさ。
I mean, it's going to get to the point where like AI is going to be taking over all because like people are too incompetent in their job and just like putting like the agenda that's got nothing to do with fiction, you know? Fucking crazy.
源氏さんとじい様ってどういう縁なんだ？
You forgot about AI. Yeah. There's been, oh yeah, like if we're talking about that, then the discourse of it is still ongoing nonetheless. For just an instant, Kinzo glanced at Genji's face. Apparently, he didn't plan on touching on this subject if Genji had any objections. However, Genji spoke as though there was no point hiding it any longer.
私と親方様はかつて台湾にてご縁がありました。
Ah, I see. So we're going on the logic of it. Yeah, we're talking about something here.
ご縁とはよそよそしい。悪友であるわ。こやつも私も金持ちの宝刀息子。親に迷惑をかけてばかりのろくでなしであったわ。
Nothing but trouble.
源氏さんが宝刀息子？
The prodigal son.
そりゃびっくりだぜ。
You mean to tell me? Nah, there's no way.
じゃあ、源氏さんもかつて台湾に移住してて、そこでじい様に？
いえ、私は台湾の人間でした。
源氏さんは台湾の出身なのです。いえ、戦前は日本領でしたから、源氏さんももちろん日本人でしたがな。
負けん気の強い男でな。出会ったばかりの頃は喧嘩ばかりよ。意気投合してからは竹馬の友と呼ぶにふさわしい最高の友人であった。
戦後にいろいろと混乱がありました。その混乱の中、私を助けてくださったのが親方様なのです。その時のご恩は生涯かけても返しきれないものです。
How lazy companies are, and they're lacking in caring about security. I mean, I'm gonna tell you, I usually say this, and I know I kept repeating this, but like, technology may be advancing, but there's always going to be some mishaps, no matter what.
それを言うな、我が友よ。
I mean, it's cool to see like some new, interesting stuff here and there, but you know, there are some things to be aware of.
私がもう少し上手に説得できていれば、お前の家族たちも連れてくることができた。私が不甲斐ないばかりに、お前しか救えなかった。
I don't know much about the details of Taiwan's history, but apparently there was still a lot of chaos there even after the war ended and Japan pulled out. Kinzo, predicting this chaos before it happened, worked out a way for Genji and his family to escape. However, Genji's family possessed great wealth in Taiwan. They were unable to abandon it and they decided to remain there. This wealth had been built up thanks to their close relationship with the Japanese-run government of Taiwan. The new regime after the war wasn't likely to welcome them with open arms. Much mayhem and confusion followed, and Genji was the only one who escaped harm. I don't know what happened to make this man, whom Kinzo just called a troublesome prodigal son, change so drastically to become the person he is today. I don't know if you hear it, but there was some antivirus solution named CloudStrike, and they're releasing some update that flat out gave computers around the world the blue screen of death. Yeah, I heard about it. I saw the article, and I read about like few to worth, but man, it keeps going back. Like I keep telling you this. Like there's always going to be some mishaps like worldwide, regardless. And, you know. Yeah, the blue screen of death. Especially when it happened at airports as well, so that was pretty fucked. Oh man. I looked at it. I was reading through it and I was like, man, where has computers have gone by now? It was a story of friendship between the two of them, and there could be hardly any point in an unrelated person sifting through history books to interpret it however they pleased. They had been good friends since long ago, and they owed each other their lives. Though the troubled times tossed them about, their friendship held firm for decades. That's crazy. Because I thought like both Kinzo and Genji were like childhood friends, but I guess like when I say decades, it means like a few decades worth. Genji's role is now that of the butler, and when they're alone in the study, they sometimes share a drink and think back on the days of their youth. They do sound like childhood friends from how they were talking. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, oh, it was like, I saw that. I was like, maybe they are. It hasn't really been going anywhere good so far, especially for Windows computers. I mean, why do you think my laptop is still on Windows 10? Like, I know some of my friends on Discord are praising about like how good Windows 11 is, but it's like I don't think anytime it pops up for me, I'll be like, I just click the button called "fuck you" and go on with my day. And they're still that way today. Leaving Kinzo and Genji to reminisce, Battler walked off on his own. It would be rude to ask for any more detail, and he didn't need to know. Kinzo and Genji had been friends since long, long ago. So important dialogue. Your friends are the biggest liars in the world. Did they told you that? Lol, not being mean here or anything, because I don't know them well, but Windows 11 is really buggy and not very good. I've heard about that, but he was like, ugh. I don't think I've heard about the recall system, but I wouldn't be surprised if the computer forces me to go to Windows 11 as a fuck you from Microsoft, and then I'll be like suffering. But luckily I didn't know. But at some I mean my laptop is gonna be last for like a few more years, so it's not like a big issue or anything, but it's one of those moments. It's like, what if you want to go back and fucking like buy a specific Windows operating system and just go revert back to that? I mean, people did the same with like Windows 7 and shit. Windows 8 is a fucking disaster. So the recall system was extremely bad. It was basically a feature that was essentially a surveillance camera that would take a snapshot of your activities every 5 seconds, and you could go back to check whatever you wanted, just putting in some keywords. What the fuck? A surveillance That's kind of fucked. So, couldn't you turn it off though? Or is it permanently there, and then it's like every action I do and everything I do is like, that's pretty fucked. That is like asking to get like, if I ever do something stupid here and I could get canceled. Fuck? What the fuck? And the worst part about it was that if you put in some personal information, like something to do with your bank account, then it was shown on there without being censored. Well, that's even worse. Like, imagine like typing out your like credit card credentials like while using Windows 11 and shit. Like, try like saving like images and some shit, and that could get fucked. Oh yes, you gotta love good old Natsuki and Krause's puzzles. Natsuki's gonna. Oh yeah, of course, because ladies first.
今から言うのをよく聞いてください。白黒白黒白はてな黒白黒白黒白。
Yeah, that puzzle is something to do with the piano, so.
白黒白黒
もう一度言いますよ。白黒白黒白はてな黒白黒白黒白。
You don't want to move to Windows 11. This sucks. Well, I'm gonna expect some high hopes that people will figure this out and then boycott against Microsoft about it, but I doubt it. They rather be interested in like how technology is advancing and shit. And it's like, like why do people care about that when people care about like, you know, like look into it to whether there are some flaws or not?
このハテナには何が入るでしょう。
This is a really hard one. White, black, white, black, white, black, white, black, white, black, white. It looks like the white and black are alternating, but the question mark is between the white and the black. Is it gray? Is it that easy?
夏日姉さんにしてはずいぶん難しいじゃないの。
I mean, I'm impressed that you can keep up with these puzzles. Most of these have gone over my head already. I mean, some of the puzzles I wildly guessed them, and then all of a sudden it's like it obviously, you know, went through my head. So it's like, ugh. Your average person barely knows how to work a computer in the first. I mean, you're talking to someone that mostly play like video games on a computer, so hey, you know, you're who knows? Probably talking to someone here that we barely knows how to like. And I mean like, and I'm not always perfect at how like PCs work. I mean, I think I've made some mistakes from time to time. No, I'm not always, knowledgeable, if that's the proper word for it. Aunt Eva was groaning. Apparently this one's really tough.
そんなに難しいでしょうか。
Yes, Natsuki, the puzzle is hard.
経験のない人には分からん可能性もあるな。
What kind of question is that? Oh, is my puzzle that hard? Well, yes.
エヴァさんはともかくエンジェちゃんなら
Yeah, if you know a little something about computers to keep yourself safe, then that's usually all you need. Pretty much.
何よ、私には絶対わからないっていうの？
Is it a problem that could get easier than Aunt Eva? It's hard. Black, white, black, white, black, white, black, white, black, white, black, white, black. I wonder if I look up the piano keys. White, black, white, black, white, question mark, black, white. Huh. So the answer was supposed to be white. You know, it's funny. I could have just like imagine like, oh, it's a piano, like obviously, and then you just like look up the piano keys with fucking like a search engine. But I'm pretty sure it's like, I mean, looking up the piano keys with a search engine is cheating. Like, but it's like, well, like when was the last time you would ever play on a piano, right? I'll just ask.
ヒントは夏日姉さんの言ってた学校や幼稚園で見たことがあるかもというやつね。エンジェちゃんにはわかる？
全然。
ほら、エンジェちゃんも全然わからないって言ってるわよ。
Yeah, Natsuki, you even made Angie stun locked from understanding the puzzle.
少しヒントを出しなさいよ。
Isn't that crazy? Recorders? Oh, obviously a recorder.
そうですか。ではヒントを。
I mean, I played like a recorder and a piano at times back then when I was a kid, but like I used to dabble on like, you know, when Guitar Hero or Rock Band used to be popular for video games or like rhythm games at the time. So
白黒白黒いろいろありますけど、どれを押してもとても綺麗な音が鳴りますよ。 綺麗な音？その白黒は音をさせるものなの？
押すと音が出る白黒？
I mean, this is a pretty obvious answer. So, oh boy, like what? Gee, I wonder what happens if I get it wrong. You know?
この白黒白黒ね、鍵盤だ。
Duh.
ピアノと同じ。
あ、そういうこと。これ鍵盤なのね。
You mean to tell me the Ushiramiya family mansion don't have like a piano in the house? Oh my god. I thought y'all would know this by now. Oh my god. This is ridiculous. Something that can be found in kindergartens and schools, which is covered with a line of white and black things. It's an instrument, like a keyboard on a piano or a melodica.
2つの黒い鍵盤はドレミの間。
Ah, yes, the simple do re mi.
3つの黒い鍵盤はファソラシの間だから。
Do re mi fa sol la ti.
白黒白黒白はてな黒だから、白が3つでドレミ。
ミとファの間に黒い鍵盤はないわ。
I'm just wondering how rich these guys are because they do have on some really extravagant clothes and that house is huge. Yeah. The Ushiramiya family is indeed rich, but when it comes to the visual novel, there's always some family inheritance mishaps, especially on the first 4 episodes.
ミの次はすぐファになる。
つまりミの次がハテナだから、正解はファ。つまり正解は白。
There you go.
正解です。
Problem solved.
ちょっと難しすぎたかと思いましたが、さすがですね。
やるじゃないかね、2人とも。さあ、夏日。
おめでとう、エンジェちゃん。これが私からのメダルです。
Yeah, the last time I answered that riddle was black, but it was like, well, I was like, oh, it was supposed to be white because of the based on the, you know, the piano key order. So, no. You know, mistakes happen.
エヴァおばさん、また一つ集まったよ。
順調ね。さ、次は兄さんが出す番よ。
Oh boy, Krause's puzzle. Whatever shall I do?
といて、ケチョンケチョンにしてあげるわ。
My God, give me a break, bro. Oh no, it keeps going. This recording has been like an hour or 10 minutes by now, and Krause is being serious. He's gonna be teaching me a lesson once again.
やめて、エヴァおばさん、挑発しないで。問題が難しくなっちゃう。
Yeah, look what you did, Eva. Now Krause is getting serious. I can't even take this segment seriously right here.
さあ、暗い玉へ難問だ。これは私が投資に関わったビルのテナントをめぐる問題だ。
My god, alright, but I'll just do that just for the, like, pass by
どこ
time.
のビルか知らないし、わかるわけない。
I know what's on floors 1, 2, and 14, so the answer must be somewhere on one of the other floors. There's no doubt about that.
降参かね。
降参なんかしないわよ。
It's like, are you gonna give up yet?
村越出
Oh
版
heck
は
no.
何階にあるかですって。
何階かじゃない。何階かだ。
But not on the Xth floor.
どっちも同じ階だよ。
Aunt Eva suddenly stumbled on something. Then she started counting on her fingers starting from the first floor.
わかったわ、エンジェちゃん。1階から順に声に出して読んでみて。
Might listen to this track later on though, it's not bad. Oh yeah, the Umineko original soundtracks are really good. But I morally have a bias with like when I used to listen to dance tracks back then. So they have on like a few like dance tracks on when it comes to Umineko.
一つしかないから。
どういうこと？
But yeah, this one is really easy right here. You did not know about the dance tracks? Oh, dude. Usually, like, in Umineko, when a murder occurs, it plays Golden Slaughter, and it feels like a dance track. And some of the other ones are like felt like a dance track too, when some of the segments are serious. There is a 14... But yeah, this puzzle is actually pretty easy, because it took me a bit of a while earlier on the previous streams, but I was able to figure it out. There's a 14-story skyscraper with one company on each floor. The following companies have the following floors. Okamura Securities Co. Ltd. on the first floor. Yawamura Realty Co. Ltd. is on the second floor. Tamura Transport Co. Ltd. is on the 14th floor. I know that Murakoshi Publishing Co. Ltd. is also a tenant of this skyscraper, so that company must also be on the somethingth floor. However, the company president insists to me that it isn't. On which floor is Murakoshi Publishing Co. Ltd. is located? So, right there it's simple because, like, if you pay attention closely on the, say, somethingth floor, however, it isn't. Like, so obviously the answer A is excluded because the first floor is already there. So if you look carefully on something if, there's like, it is excluded. So something is like, for example, fifth has a TH to it, so it's excluded. Seventh, so by numbers is like, so fifth is excluded. Seventh has a TH, so that's excluded. And ninth, that is excluded as well. And which remains the answer, which is 3. And what it has at the end, it is third. So RD doesn't have a TH to it. So that means it is B. You remember working on this puzzle with someone else in the chat as well? Yeah, I thought you originally got this one correct before. I already did, but I like to, like, you know, explain it again. Look, I like taking it because, you know, this is what happens right here. Kraus is destroyed. This is...
1階から11階の間にガイと読めるフロアは3階だけだわ。
3階だけは3階とも読めるけど、それ以外で11階まではどれも階としか読まない。
I can respect you wanting to explain how it works now that you know. And it's not to mention, this is like my favorite part of the segment right here. This is what happens when you You picked the correct answer.
やるじゃないかね。
Yeah, you see, yeah, look at the look on his face. I'm pretty sure if I answered it wrong, and then I'm pretty sure Kraus will brag. But it feels good that this is what happens when you bloat.
私には答えを教えられるまでさっぱりだったというのに。
Oh, you didn't know? Apparently, Uncle Kraus once had this puzzle shown to him, and he wasn't able to answer it right. He looked a bit downcast to see a kid like me solve it. For some reason, he looked even more mortified to see that Eva has solved it. Yeah, now Kraus is mad. How strange.
ほら、さっさとメダルをよこしなさいよ。
これはエンジェちゃんの知恵に表するメダルだ。
Oh, dude.
エヴァにやるわけではない。
負け惜しみを。
ありがとう、クラウスおじさん。返事すごい？返事すごい？
おじさんよりよほど頭が柔軟だ。君が姪で私は誇らしいよ。
My man Kraus is having a stroke. That's all that mattered. Oh, dude.
これで私たちの問題はおしまいです。
楽しんでもらえたならいいのだね。
Oh, I sure enjoy them, alright.
ありがとう、夏日おばさん、クラウスおじさん。
With how confident he is, he must not get a lot of people getting his puzzles right. Well, he had a puzzle he had the when he gave Angie the puzzle, like he was given the puzzle to him, but even he didn't figure out the answer. So it's like, where is it? Yeah, right here. He didn't figure out the answer given to him, but it's like, that's crazy.
メダルの枚数など気にせず、みんなの鬼門難問をたっぷり楽しんでほしい。
今夜があなただけの素敵な夜になることを願っていますよ。楽しんでるわよね、私たち。
私たちすっごい楽しい。
Alright. Man. Where did I save? Yeah, I saved around here. I'm supposed to overwrite. Yeah, this one. There we go. Number 21. So that means the next part. How many medals you need to collect? I believe it's a total of 16 medals. Although, like, then again, it's like, according to the answer sheet, like the last time, like when I tried to attempt it, I got 8 total. So I think I got half of the questions wrong intentionally. But like, if you answer them correctly, you get like extra dialogue that usually tends to be important, you know, later when it comes to Angie. So, yeah. But anyway, next part, we will continue more of the remaining questions that shall be corrected. So, that said, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you then. Anyway, before I, before I end the stream, I mean, I got 13 more minutes. I mean, that's. I mean, keep in mind, I'm also like. I mean, keep in mind that's just part of my how I like do it, say it whenever I'm like before we're ending recording. So. Do I want? What's a good track to like go through? I need to find this one. No, this one. Yeah, I always do that, like stream and record at the same time. What was I gonna talk about? Oh. I guess I can retitle the stream to what do you want me, what was he gonna tell me? Oh, it's I wonder if more streamers actually do it on their downtime like that. I wish there would be people like that, but unfortunately that's not the case. Oh yeah, you mentioned me earlier that I have to look up the fucking No, you said something about like regular Japanese women that rub the like the rice balls in the armpits and they got charged these rice balls like priced like 2 times. Try to go through the chat history there. Onigiri under. As per reports in Japan, a recent food trend involving onigiri or rice balls has gained attention for its bizarre preparation method. Instead of the traditional hand-shaping method, there are chefs who are using their armpits to knead and mold this right. The fuck? That's not what that article would work out. I thought it was regular Japanese women, not chefs. The fuck? I mean, I guess I know female chefs are a thing, but like, that's crazy, bro. Holy shit. But yeah, the other thing I was gonna mention, hold on, was let's see, spicy noodles band. Gonna put the I missed 2 of your streams, sorry Queenie. Oh, that's fine. Understandable. But I'm now doing the downtime wind down, you know. I do want to talk about the thing. So I do want to talk. So this was one of the things I was doing, like some reading. I was reading like several articles involving like spicy noodles. So there is a European. Oh, okay. Let me record because I'm actually wanted it as a part of a YouTube segment. So right here, I was doing some reading whenever I'm bored while I was like farming in Grand Blue Fantasy. And there is a European country called Denmark where they banned the spicy noodles. It is a Korean spicy noodles. It's called buldak ramen noodles. I couldn't find a really good article per se, but I guess I can use this as an example. But regardless of But regardless of like how much articles I've been reading through, it's just pretty crazy how the narratives really go, right? So like, I can understand like something like this where it's a chemical used for like to make food spicy, but some of the narratives made me want to roll my eyes a bit because it was like, oh, it's like fucking give me a break. Like comparing like spicy food like this to like food poisoning is pretty fucking wild in my opinion. And I'll give you a comparison as an example, right? People who buy like spicy food like this and complain that it's too spicy is almost like buying a video game. It's almost like a person buying a video game that is supposed to be difficult, and then playing it and complain that the game is too hard. It's a common sense angle if you think about it that way. So it's pretty fucking crazy how things go, if you ask me. I can imagine even over here there was talk about spicy foods like those chips and stuff that were destroying people's stomachs. I mean, things about like a spicy chip, the only reason why you're not enjoying like the spiciest notion of food just for the enjoyment. You're eating the spiciest kind of food for like to test whether your body can handle that sort of spice tolerance. You know what I mean? But I feel like stuff like that when it comes to like spicy food contests that were just shown on YouTube is like, it feels like, and I kind of get it that everyone in the world have like a certain spice tolerance, but like stuff like that is like, it's becoming the thing where like spicy food like this is like there's going to be like an increase in bans if stuff like this keeps up. If you're eating spicy food in moderation, then there shouldn't be anything wrong on that front. I mean, I love eating spicy ramen, and like because I'm always usually the kind of thing where like without spice, then your food just is going to be bland no matter what, right? Me, when you're clinically depressed, and that's the only reason you'll ever fuck up your stomach with spicy foods. Listen, if spicy food is delicious and it tends to be therapeutic, that's up to you, right? But like, don't use spicy food as like your tendency of masochism. All right, it's fucking wild when of how things go. Like, that's some crazy shit if you ask me. You think it might be worse because of the fact that mukbangs are getting popular too? Oh yeah, mukbangs are. I've seen a lot of like mukbangs that involve spicy food. So anytime I see stuff like that, it could be taken seriously. But I thought like the whole. See, that's the weirdest thing, right? Whenever the first time I see a mukbang, it's like I thought mukbangs are like meant for like the audience to like get hungry, right? I thought it's supposed to encourage people to like, make people hungry, not like fucking like make themselves like masochistically cringe. Like the fuck? Man. That does not make me get hungry. That makes me want to turn the other cheek and watch something else. I mean, that's the commonality of like, of a viewer. I just can't sit there and watch people stuff food into their mouths to that degree. Mukbang is like, let's eat together thing in Korea. It's the Americans fucking up like, oh wow, they eat soaps and shit. That's the thing, right? Like, I don't know about that, but I don't really recall the soap. I mean, when it comes to like, I mean, here's the thing, right? When it comes, I love eating food, but I remember I used to like consume like huge portion parts in the various setting, but man, I could not, you know. At my current weight, there's no way I could even eat something huge in one setting. Yeah. But yeah, that was the crazy part. And we already covered the fucking soap mukbang, grass mukbang, hairbrush mukbang. Is this like weird like mukbang cringe that I gotta... That's fucking weird. Wait, that shows up in Google results? What in the absolute fuck? Oh. Edible soap bars. That's fucking weird. Oh. Hold on. Anyway. I'm kind of tempted to like look up the other two remaining, but it's like hairbrush. I hope if it's something to do with like eating hairbrush. Oh. Oh no. But hey, at least I'm using like Windows 10 and not Windows 11. Oh no. God damn it. Now I'm just going into the fucking the degeneracy rabbit hole. God damn it. You know what? This isn't even a fucking degeneracy. This is just looking at disgusting shit to where I just rather just go back to dieting, dude. God fucking damn it. Dude, if there was like anytime there would be a cringe mukbang, and I thought Nikado avocado was the only cringe stuff. No, Wani fucking explained it all more shit to itself. I'm glad I resorted to eating like fucking healthy food now. Like fuck. Nick is just the guy that you would mainly go for that stuff. Oh, I've seen his like some of the YouTube shorts are pretty weird. Like he because sometimes he walks pretty funny for like. Part of me thinks it's a fucking just a persona he's been going through, but it's like it's hard to tell because he's been like stuffing himself quite a lot lately. But who fucking knows, right? Oh man. He has? Oh god, well. That's just fucking wild, bro. I'm pretty sure the dude has a crap ton of health issues right now. Well, the fucking YouTuber that goes by Oompaville said that he's gotten better, but I hadn't heard any news about it yet. Did you hear about Nick showing his butthole on? Oh, nice. Okay. That's not surprising. I mean, if Nikado's gonna do that, he might as well open up his OnlyFans by now. Now that's scary to you. Look, there's a lot of yeah. You would think OnlyFans would be cringe, but it's like I wouldn't be surprised if they're like. I thought Nikado would open up an OnlyFans by then. That's the thing, right? That's. He was like, "Oh, Nick showing his butthole." I was like, "Oh, I'm pretty sure he has OnlyFans." Oh god. I think that's a last resort these days. I mean, but it's hard to make it on sites like that if you're a guy. I mean, I'm pretty sure like most of the guys that are having some stuff having lung bump. I mean, here's the thing, right? Like there was a story where like Markiplier did it, and there was a story where Markiplier made it OnlyFans, and the money, and then I'm hoping that was true, because if he did, then when was this? Oh, I don't really remember. Oh shit! Now I gotta look it up too. Markiplier, OnlyFans. Oh, it still exists? Oh boy. Listen, if Markiplier be making an OnlyFans, I'm pretty sure most of his money would be going to charity by the one that it makes off of it. But yeah, it definitely exists, alright. Do 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 do. Man, who could have thought? I know, right? Ain't that crazy? Even I didn't know that beforehand. Oh, because I'm sitting here like, oh, Markiplier, he seems like a, cool, chill dude, and then I was like, oh man. I mean, you can make some insane money. Though. There was one girl that ended up getting like 30K in one day from that one guy. Oh man, wild. Gotta get that hustle, am I right? I wonder how bad bar rates are at the moment. I'm actually curious. Okay, maybe it's not too shabby. It's like 10 p.m. in Japan. Surely they don't bar farm that around that particular night. Yeah, dude. But you know, I'm trying to get me the most rarest material in the game. Right here. Gotta get my good old. Gotta get the rarest farmable goodie. Yeah, I'm talking about in-game. Da 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 da. Have you ever played that gacha game called Nikkei? I've heard about it, but I never played it. I know some of my friends have played it before. This music's freaking epic, my gosh. I heard about how good their music is. See, that's the weird part, right? I never played Punishing Gray Raven, but their music is fire. I played Blue Archive, and their music is great. Grand Blue Fantasy has great music too. Although I feel like most of the Punishing Gray PGR. This song, I'm too used to flashy K-pop to enjoy this. I listen to like, K-drama soundtracks and some K-pop here and there. Although, I feel like it's been so long since I've ever watched a K-drama. You never play Persona, but I still listen to the tracks to this day. I know, right? Like, you don't have... That's the thing, right? You don't really have to play a video game in order to, like listen to their music. Like, I even have most of the tracks that were used in anime to, within my playlist at the time. my god, I'm raid locked? Oh no. Oh, that's fine. Oh, I have to do FP raid. God dang it. This is the one thing I really don't like. You only like the loved ones plus that one cheater. K-drama has some good OSTs and K-pop. And every song is good, to be honest. Fair enough. That's the one thing I hate about YouTube playlists is that they will take off a song, but they don't even let you know the title of the song and everything, so you can search it up again. This is the one thing that kind of frustrates me when it comes to like listening to music online, is that Spotify usually don't have tracks, but meanwhile when you look up YouTube, it's like you can probably listen to like almost everything by now. Although it's like I only like re-upload music to YouTube on my main channel as like and make it as a playlist. As like, oh, I'll just use that playlist to like if it doesn't give me like copyright claims. So you can, but sometimes you have to be very specific if it's something obscure. Yeah, that's the weird part, right? There are like I mean, even if it's obscure, you can still get copyright claimed. Like I remember I had like 1 to 2 tracks that got like that were obscure, but all of a sudden now it got the copyright claimed. The one thing that kind of like frustrates me is like I'll listen to like Dojin Circle music. There was especially Toho ones. The one Toho Dojin Circle music archiver on YouTube got like banned, and then unfortunately I lost like most of the music that were used for like a Nightbot music channel. So pretty frustrating. I really need to keep track on the bars. Hold on. Not bars, but the count. Was that something for the chat to use to jam out to? Yeah. I used to use Nightbot for Twitch because sometimes like I can get away with listening to like music that have copyright, but now is like I feel like it's getting like it's starting to keep up to where every time I end the Twitch stream, I just delete the VOD. So, oh well. But I feel like with YouTube, I can just do like, oh, I'm gonna find some music. Being unfortunate. I mean, I usually test around with like downloading like music off YouTube and then like double check to see whether it gets like because sometimes I'll do like upload tests to see in the thing where upload where it just checks because the system automatically checks whether it's copyright or not. But it can be pretty dumb at times, like. Because dude, there was like a dance, like that one dance track from like 2004. It's like, oh, it's like, oh, it can't be listenable. I've never actually thought about downloading music from YouTube. I mean, it's also an option. I mean, I used to like use Spotify for music. I used to use the Pandora radio. And I've also, I mean, you can download music from YouTube, but there's also the option to like purchase like YouTube Premium monthly, like to prevent like ads. But it's like, ugh. But that's an option. I mean, the only time I'll ever get YouTube Premium is like if I'm using to listen to podcasts. That's about it. But they'll put like an in sponsor thing, so you can't really blame them. Honestly. Do, 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 do. You just download an APK for Spotify Premium. I used to do that a while ago, and usually like I don't know, like I remember like I was trying to find Eurobeat off of Spotify, and some of the Eurobeat tracks are not on there. And I'm like, ugh. To be fair, YouTube's being pretty scummy with their premium. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's pretty debatable if you ask me. There we go. Retitled it just like that. That's probably why the site has been so buggy lately. Oh, dude. If we have to pay for YouTube Premium just to bypass shadow banning, then that's actually kind of stupid. That would be, imagine that imagine that, and then that. So it's not only just ads that we gotta bypass it, but it's like shadow banning bullshit. Oh man. I feel like YouTube for our website has been buggy for like more than several years by now. There have been cases where people have done something like super chats and they still get shadow banned. I thought super chats are a way to bypass some dumb bullshit. Oh well. Dude, back in the day of like old era of YouTube, you can put like a background for on the YouTube channel page. I thought that was pretty cool, but now it's like, oh, here's a fucking channel banner. Fucking doesn't really do much for fucking like in terms of decoration, if you ask me. But I was like, that was a long time ago. I was probably like, you know, one of those little kid when it comes to YouTube, old YouTube. Do you remember that private chat feature they used to have? That was great. Yeah, they used to have like a private chat. They have like a private messaging system. I don't know why. I don't even know why. Like, I remember I used to message like I used to have like people to you know, collab with, and it's like they have like an old private messaging system, but now it's gone, and I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to use? Fucking Discord, fucking X, Twitter. It's like, what's the point? They apparently got rid of it because they wanted to focus on more public content, whatever the heck that means. Why, though? That sounds like a really vague excuse if you ask me. Well, that's the thing, right? Like, unless you're doing something illegal, then it's like, sure, but... Dude, remember when Google Plus used to be a thing? I remember I used to use Google Plus for, like, a different type of social media. Like... Didn't know what it really did. Oh, dude. I think I used to use Google Plus as like a certain thing to like promote my channel, like what I do on the YouTube channel, but that got, you know, that went away, unfortunately, even though Google is just some fucking rich billionaire corporation. Tech corporation, mind you. Da da da. So if I do 551, oh shit. A little bit of an itchy throat for a moment. I don't know about that to some extent because I think they're doing this whole ad thing because it's just getting more and more expensive to run this site now every single year. You know what's funny about when it comes to YouTube ads? I always get the same weird ads. And it's not only that, but I also keep getting these really weird, like, mobile game ads. I mean, at least the Honkai Star Rail ad is like a bit memeable at the least. So that's for damn sure. Do you get that mobile game Heroes? Yes. And it looks like... Imagine like... And I keep getting those ads in from Wuthering Waves. Yeah. I think the only mobile game ad I like is like... Dude, you know this YouTuber that goes by YDCB? Like, at least when they have him for a mobile game ad, is at least he's entertaining wise. But nowadays, it's like all these fucking mobile game ads that have like other people that I don't even know, or just disinterest me. I'm like, man, what is this? Ugh. Gaming is just going in a weird direction. It's only going to get worse. It is. Oh yeah. It is definitely going to get worse. I'm surprised. I'm surprised gaming didn't even come to our crash lately. I mean, then again. Dude, if there's like a YouTube, if I ever seen a YouTube drama video, and then all of a sudden the sponsor is like by Raid Shadow Legends, all sense of seriousness has been like dwindled away, bro. Ugh. Besides, like, dude, at least a YouTuber that goes by like internet historian, like when he did that like NordVPN sponsor, at least he made that sponsor entertaining to watch. Because like the thing about it is like when it comes to like sponsor commercial, because you know you gotta keep commercials it's like TV commercials, right? You gotta keep TV commercials entertaining. Like, Internet Historian was just an example I brought up that made NordVPN like amusing for a commercial. Yeah, exactly. You know, like we need like more people like internet historian that can make stuff like as like these entertaining to watch. Like sure, we're not gonna buy, we're not gonna try out, we're not gonna click through an ad, but at least they're fun to see, to watch. Gotta love the former Fripside singer. Sounds awesome. It's just the fact that people don't really like ads in general because they're so intrusive. That is true. Even the ads that you see on YouTube right now, oh god. Yeah, that's another thing of mine. Damn, bro, there's still, that's a lot of people, man, they joined at this time? That is crazy, bro. They join these raids at a time like this? That is wild. It's like 10:30 p.m. for them. Is there like another one? Where's a live one I could join? No, not this one. Yeah, I'm trying to join it. Trying to join it. No, I'm talking about in-game. I wish there were more people joining my chat. We're gonna have a freaking party in here. See, that's the thing, right? I never really understood, like, whenever I joined other people's, like, Twitch or YouTube streams, and then YouTube would, not YouTube, I'm stumbling on because I'm a little tired at the moment. I'm supposed to, but there were, like, initially when I saw that you were streaming, there were like 8 people that was viewing. It can happen. But going back, like, I never really understood like the streamers where they come up with the rules like, you know, no side conversations allowed in chat, only focus at the streamer at the hand, and I'm like, what? So it's like, you mean to tell me that I'm not allowed to, like, join in on a topic at hand, or like at least like derail it so you can actually take a break? That's crazy, right? Because my goal here is at least cultivate. Oh yeah, I brought that up. I'm pretty sure in one of your streams, because there was that one guy that was definitely was strict about that. I think you mentioned it earlier, but I was a little bit sidetracked. If you weren't talking about the game or were on topic with the conversation he was having, you would get on your case about it. Ugh. Oh well. I mean, I was talking some pretty off-topic stuff during the Umineko recordings that I uploaded. I'm pretty sure. See, that's the thing, right? I'm too small of a channel to where, like, I don't think people are gonna, like, notice at hand. I mean, oh well, what can you do? Yeah, you were talking about it was raining for you. Because, like, I think yesterday, it was, like, raining for me, even though it's, like, July, which is supposedly still in the summertime. The raining thing? No, I'm talking about Wani. Wani was talking about it was raining. Look, it was not supposed to rain during the summer. Finally. A fresh rated join. Be Russian. Okay, you know what? I spoke too soon. It's now up to 7 this fast. Why couldn't I just hit? It won't even let me hit, dang it. It's ridiculous. Freaking wild, dude. I couldn't even get one single hit in. That's how bad it was. Whatever. Is there anything else? Oh, I still got open up 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gotta go. If you forgot you have uni tomorrow in lab. Alright, man. Take care of yourself. Good luck. I probably gotta wrap up as well. It's already been like past the 3.5 hour mark. So I will end it from here. So be sure to subscribe to the channel and all that good stuff. All right. Take care, everyone.